guest is the anchor and managing editor of The News with Brian Williams. He's on MSNBC. He's on CNBC. He's filling in for Brokaw all this week and next week on the Nightly News. You can't get away from this man if you want to. Please welcome Brian Williams. Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure, as always.
You're a fine-looking man.
Oh, thank you, Conan. So are you.
I mean that in a straight way, I promise you.
Every time I come out here,
yeah,
I say, best band in show business, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And only this time...
That's because we write it for you on a cue card.
I am reminded of a funny story. Jimmy Viviano, one of your band members.
Vivino.
Okay. So,
sorry. Jimmy Vivino, right over there.
He is a very talented member of a group in his spare time called the Fab Four. They do Beatles tunes.
I'm familiar with them.
Dress up or anything.
They don't just do Beatle tunes. They exactly replicate Beatles songs.
It's a science with them.
Yeah.
They're terrific. So I went to see them for a benefit up in Connecticut, telling my kids the whole time, afterwards we'll go backstage. I know one of the guys from Conan. You know,
right.
We're very, very close. And so afterwards... Again, I've told the kids now for 2 hours during the concert, sit through Love Me Do, damn it, because afterwards we're going backstage to meet Jimmy. I go back, I wait in line. Jimmy, Brian Williams from NBC, how you doing? Great. Anyway, and he goes right back to...
you blew off Brian Williams? Yeah. He's the most powerful... yeah, now we got someone... Yeah. Finally, someone worthy of booing tonight.
It was rough. And so I've been giving money to the kids all year, basically, to make up for that.
Yeah.
You never get the respect back that you lose on a night like that, but, you know, we try.
It's very difficult. I clearly haven't set a good example with my band.
No, you haven't. And we need to talk about it.
And I guess I'm scum for it.
Yeah.
What's, all those unpleasantries aside, how was your Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas
thank
time?
You. Yes.
What did you get? Anything good?
A lot of clothes, most of them men's.
You like the ladies' clothes,
yeah,
don't you?
You know, anybody in my line of work, you know, we see some awful things in the news business that...
Brokaw likes to dress up like a woman in his spare time?
Hey, stop that. You know, I got to defend him around here. No, we had a...
Kiss me, you fool.
Stop that, okay?
Okay.
That's
right, you have to be respectful of Brokaw.
Absolutely, I represent the news division.
I could beat him any day.
We had a delightful Christmas season at home. We did nothing. We didn't leave the house for 3 days. It was great.
Are you excited about Madonna's wedding? I mean, this has got to be... have you seen the footage about Madonna's wedding in Scotland? It was a frenzy. Every respectable news person was there covering it. I don't know where you were, but everyone was there.
I was at home with my family. It's a huge story, not so much at NBC News, but, you know, the evening shows, Access Hollywood and all those are going crazy.
They're living off this thing.
Have you noticed she's lived in England for, what, 10 minutes? She's got the accent already?
Hi,
mate. Oh, what are you doing, mate? You know,
it's true. She's lived in England.
She sounds like a Liverpool cab driver now. It's unbelievable.
She's lived in England, I think, for a total of like 3 months. And when you see her talking now, she's got a full-on, hello, governor, how do you do?
Exactly. She now...
Bang, bang.
Yeah. She doesn't use the elevator, you know. The elevator is now the lift, you know. When she needs to go to hospital to have the baby set up.
She doesn't use a bathroom. She uses the loo.
Absolutely.
I wish I had a loo.
Fills her car with petrol.
Now, someone told me, and I can't believe this is true.
Oh, no.
Someone told me that you are racing stock cars now in your spare time.
I have, yes.
You seem like sort of a button-down, proper, reserved gentleman. You're racing stock cars?
There's nothing more fun. Yeah,
we actually have a photo here, I believe. There you are, right there.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
Did you just... You know what? It looks like you just bought the uniform, ran in, stood next to a car. They're like, get that guy!
You have another photo of my winning trophy. You know, I originally went down to race in North Carolina. There you go. Look at that.
Wait a minute. That's a bowling trophy.
There's a place called Speed Tech down in North Carolina. Randy Baker of Buddy Baker family fame runs this place, and you can run Winston Cup stock cars at full speed, flat out.
How fast are you going in one of these?
Oh, you can do, depending on the track, you can do 160, you can do 180.
You're doing 180 miles an hour?
You can move along, yeah. Those pictures you saw were from a dirt track race out in Montana this summer. Just having fun, few laps
What was
with the local guys.
How did you do in the race, in the big race?
You know, because there were professional drivers involved, I can't give out details of the race, Conan. Because,
you got your ass kicked, didn't you?
I've got to race with them again next year.
How badly did you do?
I've got to race with them again next year, so I think we'll leave it there in Montana.
Okay. I was told you came in last.
Really, I think we've got to
got to move this along.
Yeah, I think so. But it's great fun. It's fabulous.
I can't believe you're doing 180 miles an hour. I once got to go on the Indianapolis Speedway, and there was no one there, and they said, "You want to take your car on?" And I went in my car, and a race car driver sat next to me. This is true. It was about like 4 years ago, and I'm driving, and I had it at like 55.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "Come on, you can open up." I'm like, "I'm okay. I'm all right." 55. I was motioning people to pass me. There was no one else there.
No, it's a lot of fun. I grew up with three heroes: Johnny Carson, Walter Cronkite, and Dale Earnhardt. And recently, Dale Earnhardt, who has won the Winston Cup 7 times, I got to take him to lunch in New York, and it was like sitting across from God, you know. I mean, it was just absolutely fabulous.
So is this something that you would ever pursue? I mean, first of all, the network, they've got a lot of money invested in you. You are someone who they would think someday would maybe be the anchor for this network. I would think they would want to take care of you. They would want nothing bad to happen to you.
Well, I wear a helmet and gloves. You know.
Yeah. Those gloves will help you when you hit the wall at 180 miles an hour. My gloves saved me.
I've actually done some driving with my boss. It's totally fine with the company. He is. Sadly, we had a wreck on turn 3. He's in a chair now, and he uses one of those little scooters, and he seems to get around in it and like it just fine. But he's coming along, and we're all hopeful. If he's watching, get better.
Yeah.
Going into 3, we got a little high, and I clipped his rear end.
You were high while going 180 miles an hour?
Well, yeah, high in the turn at least.
Yes,
Yep.
gotcha. I know these terms. I'm a bit of a jockster myself when it comes to the old racer-rooney. Now, there's a rumor, I don't know if it's true, but there was a rumor in the newspaper that President Bill Clinton, when he leaves office, is thinking about doing a talk show on NBC. I'm not making this up.
No,
There's a rumor, and that he was maybe fielding an offer from NBC.
And I don't know that it's true. No one is talking about it internally. But
because if he wants this desk right here, he's going to have to take it, baby.
That's right. This would be evidently modeled after Sir Robert Frost. Not Robert. What's his name?
Robert Frost is the poet.
Yeah, the guy.
David Frost.
David Frost in England, the interviewer, and it would be more. It would be more kind of Queen Elizabeth than someone from Queens. Kind of a high-end guest.
Oh, like this show isn't high-end? We've had Queen Elizabeth here like 3 times.
Yeah, but she's a stage manager guy who I've seen in the hallway. But this would be a lot of high-end guests.
She kind of looked like Queen Elizabeth.
And so Bill Clinton would come on, and it wouldn't be, lesbian mothers who you eat their young. I mean, this would be a...
He's missing a fine because I think of him doing like a Springer kind of show.
On the next Bill Clinton,
He's like, "You're looking fine tonight, Mama."
Yeah, that's right. You know, I think we want to stay away from that.
Yes,
where
I think
Clinton is concerned. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I think we're a good network, and we'd never stoop so low.
No, we would not. Quality outfit.
Yeah, we've never done trash on this network. Titans. Titans is a trashy show we put in prime time. It is. They're nude on that show, and this network did it. I'm ashamed. I'd leave if they weren't paying me. The News with Brian Williams is on weeknights at 9 on MSNBC and at 10 on CNBC.
That's right.
It's got to stop. You're doing too many shows.
It beats real work.
Yeah, it sure does. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for stopping by.
Good to see you.
Happy holidays. Nice to have you here. Brian Williams, everybody. Artie Lang coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.